Next bit of movie news today. We've been talking a lot about, Warner Brothers and DC films and all the stuff going on, and, where they're going to go moving forward and how it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess. Like the Snyderverse kicked off, or rather, Man of Steel kicked off the official DCEU, Detective Comics Extended Universe, slate of films. We also got Batman versus Superman. We got Wonder Woman, which is a fantastic movie. Suicide Squad was not so great. We got Joss Whedon's Justice League, which really underperformed. That did not do very well. At least critically. Financially, kind of broke even. It didn't make a lot of money, but whatever. What else? Shazam. I loved. Maybe my favorite film. I don't know. Wonder Woman ranks high too. Anyway, Birds of Prey and Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. We got the Joker movie, even though that's not officially in the DCEU. Still kind of something that's what's going on. They're currently filming the Batman. So needless to, and they're also filming the Suicide Squad right now, which is kind of a sequel, but also not really. It's its own thing. They're all over the place right now, you guys. They're all over the place. So it stands to reason that we need a film within the DCEU to kind of push the reset button. That movie being The Flash. Now, one of the film's producers, Barbara Muschietti, who's married to the director Andy Muschietti, who also directed both of the most recent Stephen King's It movies, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, which were fantastic. The second one, it suffered maybe a little bit, but I mean, great movies. Wonderful incarnations. Well, Andy Muschietti, the director, it appears they have started rolling cameras now, as his wife took to social media to post this particular photo, I believe on Instagram. So there he is. There's director Andy Muschietti. You can kind of see like in the reflection a little bit, right in here where there's, Barbara Muschietti's phone and the clothes that she's wearing. There's like the reflection of her in the glass, but there's her husband, Andy Muschietti, right down, standing on the ground, right in front of one of the sound stages where they are currently filming, the Flash movie. It's I'm kind of heartened by this a little bit, but I also have a few thoughts. Like I have a few feels. There's something about, especially now that there's so much light being shed. I don't want to make a huge deal of this, but I kind of feel like I'm going to. There's a lot of light being shed on people in Hollywood doing gross things. I'm not going to call anyone out specifically, except for Ezra Miller. We know that not quite, but almost a year ago now, I think it was April of last year, Ezra Miller was in Iceland doing, I don't know why he was in Iceland, but he was. And there is video footage of him forcibly pushing a woman to the ground in kind of a not so respectful way. The video made the rounds on the internet and everybody was outraged for a hot second, and then it got buried. And Warner Brothers hasn't acknowledged it. Ezra Miller hasn't acknowledged it. Nobody's talked about it, and it makes me feel a little weird. I'll be honest, it makes me feel a little weird that Warner Brothers has decided to keep Ezra Miller in this role. Maybe they did their own investigative, I don't know, whatever about it. And they decided, there's nothing here. It wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe it was a stage thing. Who knows? Who knows what actually went down? The problem here is that nobody's saying anything about it. If it was indeed nothing, I feel like we, the general public, need to know that. Because if we're going to support him in this movie, I really want to give him my support. If indeed he did nothing wrong, or if it was a stage thing. But it doesn't look staged. it looks real and genuine, and it looks like he actually, grabbed this woman by the neck and tried to do harm by throwing her to the ground and trying to get her to stop talking or whatever. And it's a little upsetting. So while on one hand, I really like that they're doing this Flash movie to try and, let's compare it to the X-Men universe, right? The X-Men movies were all, and still are, all over the place. But when Days of Future Past came out, that was the movie to kind of push the reset button and say, okay, we're going to try and make sense out of all of this confusion. We're going to push the reset button and then have a linear story moving forward. And that is what the DCEU has in this movie. It's kind of been reported that they are following the events of Flashpoint Paradox in the comics, where Barry figures out that he can run so fast that he can break not just sound barriers, but time barriers, and he can go back in time. He can go to whatever time that he wants to, not just time, but reality that he wants to, kind of multiverse. Think of it in those terms, right? So in the comics, he goes back in time and saves his mom from being killed. And then when he comes back to his current time, come to find out, oh, guess what? You really messed a lot of things up. And present day is not the same as it used to be. So, then he has to go through, this reality and that reality and kind of reset all this stuff. So, of course, we know Michael Keaton's Batman is going to be in this. Of course, Ben Affleck's Batman is going to be in this. It's being reported that Danny DeVito might pop up as the Penguin at some point. Who knows if Brandon Routh's Superman is going to pop up? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. The whole idea of this type of multiverse within this story could be really cool. It could be fantastic. And I'm kind of excited that they're doing it, because this is DC's opportunity to push the reset button to make sense out of all of these crazy wackadoo movies that they've been making and have one linear story moving forward. That is really going to help DC a lot. But like I said, I just feel weird with Ezra Miller still playing the Flash, still playing Barry Allen. He did a great job. He's a wonderful actor. He's a very charismatic actor. He's very easy to like. But I just have these weird mixed feelings, because especially there's all these documentaries coming out now about, previous people in Hollywood, a lot of people in Hollywood doing really gross things and careers being put on hold. And hang on a second, let's rethink this a little bit. I don't know. I like that they're filming. I like that the story is being told. I like that the story is being told with Ezra Miller, but I also don't like that this story is being told with Ezra Miller for completely different reasons. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to think. Question is for you guys. What do you think about the new Flash film? Are you looking forward to it? Do you share my concerns? Do you think it's exciting that they're actually starting to roll cameras right now, as the producers and the directors, the Muschiettes, have posted on Instagram? Do you find that exciting? Do you find it weird? Are you caught in the middle? Help me figure this out, you guys. Help me figure this out. What do you think? Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what the mighty Thor would want you to do. For Asgard!